good, Brotherhood podcast? It's C-Falls here. Bringing you another special episode with my backcourt mate, Tyrese Proctor. We just want to come in and discuss what we got going on as a team and what we got coming up next. Appreciate you coming on, my brother.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Backcourt mate, roommate, you know what I'm saying? We're ready to get this thing started. We got the first week of practice coming up next week. How we feeling?
Feeling good, bro. Shit coming up quick.
Yeah, summer flew by.
No, for real.
But I'm excited. You know, we go from 8 hours a week now to 20 hours. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment for the freshmen.
No, facts. Definitely on that body too.
Yeah.
Especially, them lifts end of week.
Yeah.
They be creeping up on you, but no, I'm excited. I think we got a good group, and 20-hour weeks is definitely gonna be a big jump. But I think we're ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited too. I mean, Monday, the next Friday's countdown, and then we got
next Friday, or the one after.
It's not this Friday, but the one after.
Oh,
so
damn.
once we get Monday, then the next Friday will be countdown. So we got about 10 practices before countdown.
What you coming out to?
I haven't decided yet. Probably some Drizzy. What about you?
I gotta keep it.
You gotta keep it low key.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep it low key.
Yeah.
Was it Monday? We had our team standards meeting.
Yep.
We had a meeting with everybody, just basically before we get into regular practice, talking about who we want to be as a team, our goals, standards we live by day to day. I think we got a lot done. That's something we didn't really do last year, but we got a lot done. I think everybody's on the same page. It's gonna be hard. We talked about how it's gonna be hard for, we all gonna have to sacrifice something for the greater good of the team. And to get to that game we want to be at, the national championship game. And we were basically talking about the ups and downs of the season playing at Duke. I mean, we're it's like the Lakers. Everybody's watching us. So if we have a bad game, they're gonna tell us how terrible we are. And then if we have a good game, we're gonna be on the top of the world. So just keeping that even keel mentality.
Yeah, no, I think the dinner was good.
Yeah.
I think everyone took it seriously. I think it was needed. It got vulnerable at times, but I think it's the best for the team. Everyone shared what they had to share, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's the players' team, and we're the ones that need to create our own standards. Coaches can only tell us so many things, but we're all on the court together. So, like you said, I thought it was a great meeting, and we'll obviously decide what our team standards are going to be for the year. But I think we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, we're the only two returning. So like this, I think we done a phenomenal job. I mean, Coach Shire had us run one practice, which is different.
Yeah,
we had to run a practice.
I lost my voice.
But I think we did a good job. I think that everybody's on the same page. We coming into practice each and every day, ready to go. But I think it's gonna be a phenomenal year for us if we just keep the same mentality we have. It's definitely one of the most competitive teams I've been on, I've played on so far in my career, and I think that's just going to drive us in an upward direction to get to where we need to be.
No, for sure. I think, like you said, the competitive in practice has been the biggest thing I've noticed. Mm-hmm. Like, my body's been hurting after practices.
Yeah.
Just every day, everyone's fighting for that position, for their position and their minutes. Coach emphasized at the start of the year how, nothing's guaranteed and everyone's gonna have to, come in with that mentality every day. And I think, it's only making everyone better and, guys coming in wanting their positions and wanting their minutes but knowing, like you said, we're gonna have to sacrifice some things for the better of the team. And I think just us being so close off court, some of the guys touched on it, like Malik and stuff at the meeting, just how we have such a close group this year and compared to other teams that some of the guys have been on. And I think that's just going to, carry over on court and going to be so good for us this year. And yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got so we can move on to like the style of play of our team. It's definitely going to be really different from last year. We got a lot of size. I'm our shortest player, as they say. But so the defense should be really good. We got to come on, protecting.
We're gonna be playing fast, bro.
Yeah,
we're gonna play fast.
And we just been in practice. We just been running. We learn how to play fast, get up and down the court, And one big thing for me is like I feel like we just picking up things a lot quicker.
Yeah.
The freshmen they becoming ready to learn. Mace, the transfers Macion and Leak. We just picking stuff up so much quicker than last year, and yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, no,
Just
we
gotta
definitely
keep
gonna be
going.
playing a lot faster. You know, picking up full court as well. I think just our conditioning, like that's why we've been running so much. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to be in elite condition this year, being able to guard full court, to then guard half court,
Yeah.
to then get out and play as fast as coach wants us offensively. All the extra runs and damn 10 lines and 10
Yeah.
ladders, and I think it's gonna pay off for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also like team goals for us is obviously national championship, but one thing that coach has emphasized this year is kaizen. Is called kaizen. It's a Japanese
Kaizen, yeah, Japanese.
Japanese word or something.
I
It
think
means
it's
like
Japanese.
just steady improvement every day, getting better every day. Not looking too far ahead of things. Like let's just focus on today and get better, and everything else will take care of itself. And that's something we stood by throughout the summer. Well, he just mentioned
Just after we got
just after we got back. But
back.
since we got back, I mean, we took that to heart. I mean, that's something that we break the huddles down in, and I think it's a big little step for us to keep us reminded that let's just focus on today and let's get better today.
Yeah.
As far as like how we max out our potential, me personally, I just feel like we just need to keep doing what we're doing. We coming in each and every day playing our hardest possible, and if we keep doing that, like I just said, like everything will take care of itself.
Yeah. I mean, guys are getting extra rep. Like everyone's in the morning.
Yeah.
Obviously not this morning, but
Yeah.
everyone's in every morning, getting their reps in pre-practice, after practice. Like, I think it's just a different mindset this year from everyone.
Yeah, the preparation is
yeah.
way different. So I feel like once we get out there, it's gonna be like no thinking. Like
Yeah, it's just
we
trusting your
didn't-
work.
Yeah, it's just that's all it's gonna come
Just
down
trusting
to.
your work for all.
Yeah, I mean locker room vibes been amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a close team right here. We've since the summer, like when you first get on campus, you just like you're still trying to get to know each other, and now it's just like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like we just it just grew so fast, and it's gonna continue to grow. And yeah, man, I'm so excited. It's fun. It's fun playing. I'm having so
Yeah,
much fun.
me and Colin was talking about it the other day, just how like this is probably like the most fun I've had playing in a minute, like playing basketball just with the guys and the environment that we're in. Like, everyone, it's the hardest practices I've had since I've been at Duke for sure.
Yeah.
But just coming in every day and competing and having fun with it, everything stays in between the lines, and as soon as we get off the court, everyone's boys again, and I think that's just been what's excited me the most, just how hard we can play on the court, and then off the court, everyone's just friends again and boys. But yeah, I'm excited.
Coach Shire, I feel like he just did like you could just tell he's hungry. Like he wants this for us, and then that just rubs off. That just rubs off on all of us on how hard we play and practice. Yeah, you could just tell like from this year, last year. I mean, he was hungry last year, but like it's like
it's definitely a different level this year.
It's like we got it. I know he believes in us, and he knows we got the potential to do what we all want to do.
Yeah.
And so he's definitely pushing us there each and every day. So.
It's definitely gonna step up Monday too.
Yeah, Monday.
They're gonna be on one Monday.
Because I feel like Monday and Tuesday today we're going over principles, offense, defense. It's been
It's been good. They've been letting a little go though.
Yeah, Monday is like
That
okay, let's get on the
practice
baseline. Y'all want to miss the rotations. Summer versus this year versus last year, I feel like we practiced
A lot.
Like we
A lot,
practiced. Like it was like a mini practice all summer this year.
Yeah.
Last year
a lot of
we had
playing.
we had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, we had a lot of individuals last year, like skill work. Whereas like this year, the skill work and stuff is in the morning or pre-practice, and then like everyone's just locked in as soon as practice hits.
Yeah, real practice to summer. So, I mean I think that contributed to the fact of how far and early and quick we were progressing.
Yeah, I think
as far
us
as our
just
sets and
I think
learning
us
the
just
game.
translating too, like being able to translate what we learned one day or 1 week to the following, or when we play pickup or
Yeah.
like I think that's just been a big
That's
thing as
huge,
well.
bro. Pick
Yeah,
up. I could, we still working on like the slash cuts
Yeah,
and the
facts.
runs and like different things that coach teaches in practice. So we doing it in pickup, and it's not even like we were forcing that. It just
Yeah,
like
it's
naturally
natural.
happened. So
Facts.
I think the team we got is really intelligent as far as like how we think and play the game, and I think that's gonna help us down the road for sure.
All the new guys that are coming, like the transfers, the freshmen, like they've all had experiences. Like Mace, obviously being at Purdue, coming off a national championship run, he's brought his habits and what he's learned at that program to us. Just right from day dot. I remember when
Yeah.
he came in, him spoke straight away at Eden's, and we were just chopping it up, and just the experience he said he had there was, it sounded crazy, and
Yeah.
we were one game away from the Final Four last year. Seeing what he's brought from Tulane, Malik,
And him and Malik want to be a part of something,
yeah,
more meaningful. I feel like
yeah,
bigger.
outside of themselves for
Yeah.
sure. And then obviously Coop, some of the freshmen, Coop, Man, being on that Olympic with the USA, Coop,
Yeah.
going to that practice in Vegas. I think,
It's putting us ahead.
yeah, I mean, everyone says every year there's like a little switch where the freshmen aren't freshmen.
Yeah.
I mean, Coop's already been in such a high caliber and class coming into college. Like, there's a lot of expectation, but he works just as hard as anyone else does.
Yeah.
And I feel like his experience just coming out of high school, being that guy in a sense, is going to help so many of the freshmen as well. Just because we are at Duke now, and like you said before, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, and I think that's where we can come in and just help those freshmen and help them in terms of the mindset and the mental side of things. Whereas on court, like, Carmen was just at the Olympics, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm trying to be. Like,
Yeah.
he's already experienced that, and I think it's just cool that we have so many different routes that everyone sort of come into this year, and
It leads us all. It just all meshes together.
Yeah.
And it makes each and every one of us better.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be it's phenomenal, and that's we just like I feel like we're just more ahead of than we were last year.
yeah,
Like you just said, the experiences the young guys and Mace and Sion and Leak are bringing, it just helps everybody, level up and play at the highest level.
for sure.
So next big thing we had coming up besides practice is countdown. It's gonna be countdown was really fun last year.
Yeah, I can't wait for countdown.
Just an introduction of the team, like the first time being camera in front of fans. We practicing upstairs and down in camera all summer long, and it's gonna be it's
Facts.
gonna be fun to really kick things off. Yeah, I think we played 12
minutes.
12-minute game.
Yeah, I think it was 12 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
See if we can make it like 15 or something
excited.
this year.
Yeah, but then we got to run that practice the next day.
Oh yeah,
Right back at practice, and then we got a big Arizona State exhibition game. Bobby Hurley comes back. Is this gonna be his first time coming back to Duke? So that's gonna be really big.
We got someone else before them too.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, and then right after that, I mean, it just comes so fast. So I feel like we just got to cherish every moment because, like Coach always says, like this is a one-time thing. We'll never have the same team again. Champions Classic versus Kentucky.
No, we
couple
definitely got a
minutes.
schedule this year.
Yeah, we got a schedule.
Excited
Coaches.
for it.
We
Arizona.
trying to go. Yeah, that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be it's an Arkansas type vibe.
Yeah.
One of
for
the
sure.
toughest road environments we're gonna play in for sure. But like Coach K said when he came to talk to us, like the best feeling in the world is when you 2 minutes coming that timeout
Everyone
and
starts
people
leaving,
leaving.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
No,
something
we gotta
that
have that.
we gotta have that.
I mean, we've spoken about it as well. Like,
Yeah.
just being that Duke team this year.
yeah,
like,
that team bringing
you know what I'm saying? People, we walk in the stadium, and like people fear us, type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
we need to like install that back into the
toughness, the
Yeah.
grit, the old Duke.
like picking up. Like,
Yeah.
nothing's gonna be easy. 40 minutes of just, you know what I'm saying, grinding and just
We have-
just wearing people down.
And we have a chance to do that. The coach is putting us in that position just based on our schedule. I mean, we playing all the heavy hitters: Arizona, Kansas, Kentucky,
and we got numbers too. Like
Yeah.
off the bench, like
Yeah,
we're gonna have a big rotation. I feel
Yeah.
like we got so many weapons and so many people. I feel like people are overlooking. Like
Yeah.
everyone talks about Khan, but then Darren. Like we just have so many different little pieces, and I think everyone this year is like we're still developing our roles, but I feel like everyone sort of has a sense of what their role is gonna be already, and I feel like everyone's just embracing that. Like everyone's embracing it and learning from the coaches and just wanting what's best for the team.
Yeah, exactly. And then in February we go to MSG, which was beautiful last year. MSG.
Yeah, I didn't even get to play.
Yeah,
that
you didn't
one
get to play
last
in that one, so
Yeah,
this year is
that's-
gonna be even better. It's like a home game. Cameron North,
We got who? Illinois.
Illinois. That's another big game for us. That's kind of in the middle of ACC.
Yeah, I don't know
ACC
what's up
play.
with the scheduling. but
Yeah, I mean, you give us a little road trip. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
ACC challenges. We obviously want to NC State. We want that one. I mean, but we really want to just run through it, and get everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm ready.
It's not really one team. We coming for everybody. Coach Will always says like we throwing the first punch. Like we
Yeah,
coming
facts.
after you. We not getting hunted. Like we
Yeah,
hunted.
no.
We not the prey.
We've had too many games where we started off like
Mm-hmm.
10-0, like down, or like
Yeah,
like it's like, and we go that first time out every time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got
People say what they need to say,
yeah,
and then we come back out. But it's like,
Why?
why can't we just be
Yeah.
the people up 10-0? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we got a chance to do that this year.
Yeah, we for sure gonna do that, and that's where me and you come in. I feel like if
sure.
we done that, and I feel like that's what we brought to the team so far this year. Is
Yeah.
like let's be serious. Like let's take this for, it's gonna go by this quick.
Yeah.
We know what we want to be. We know what coach wants us to be as a team. So let's just get it done, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's only gonna help us. Then adding to the ACC thing, we got Stanford, Cal, and SMU.
Boogie.
That's different.
Boogie.
Boogie, Neff coming back to the
Shout out
city.
Neff.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be different. It'll be fun. I think most of them are home, right? Stanford
Yeah, I think we
home.
got SMU on the road.
At SMU,
Yeah,
that's
we
gonna
at
probably
SMU.
it's probably going to be crazy. Another one of those road games we talk about.
Yeah. I find it crazy how Cal is in the ACC
Yeah.
because they're all the way on West Coast.
Yeah, it's right with
crazy.
Stanford. They right there beside Stanford over there. Yes, that's going to be tough for them traveling and
Yeah.
all of that.
That means they have to play like, they have to stay over here type of thing. Like they'll have like,
Yeah, I think they're going to have to come over here.
because
and
they're
just,
not
like-
going to fly
and just,
back and
like,
forth. Yeah.
and just run down the coast or whatever and then fly back and people just come meet them out there.
Yeah, it's
I don't
crazy.
know how that would work teams might have to just go out there and play both of them at the same
That's
time.
what I'm saying. They might have that Friday, Monday, or the
Yeah.
Saturday, Monday.
What teammate will surprise most people, think?
I mean, everyone's saying Khan, like for sure. I think Khan
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like, I think Khan's surprising everyone.
I mean,
think-
yeah, Con, but it's just like
I feel like Man, like people understand how good Man is, like, but I don't think they understand the impact he has like on the team.
yeah,
Like he's really just a like protector. Like
yeah.
whether he's
exactly.
blocking, whether even if he's just there,
just there,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
in the back of your mind. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Exactly.
but then Darren, like he be showing flashes all the time at practices. Even Coop, like everyone knows how good Coop is, but like
Yeah.
I had never seen him play for real.
Yeah.
Like Cooper's nice, bro.
Yeah, he really not.
Cooper-
Leak, I think Leak is
Yeah.
a quiet one.
Yeah.
Nobody really, nobody's really talking about Leak, but
I mean-
he's gonna have a crazy impact. His defense is just
Crazy.
It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Crazy.
You just got to really pay attention to how he affects the
And he's
game.
so quiet with it. Like,
Yeah.
he won't do nothing, and then out of nowhere, he'll just make like back-to-back plays or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Mace's energy, like I mean,
Everybody
I don't feel like
brings
there's one person that's like,
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody brings something. We have a lot of expectations this year. Obviously, people with Cooper, Kaman, the recruiting class, Slim Khan, Isaiah, all of them guys coming in. It's supposed to be, people are expecting us to do big things. I'm kind of feeling like, me personally, I'm kind of like, I'm not really focused on, like, I don't
Yeah.
really hear
I'm
that.
off of that for real.
Yeah, I'm really off that. I mean, I'm focused on improving daily. But I think as the season, well, it's easy to say right now because the season
Facts.
is so far away.
Facts.
Well, not so far, but it's pretty far away, and I mean, that's something that we will have to deal with come closer to the season. Like I said, we could lose, we could drop one, which we don't want to do, and people just, oh my God, they sucked.
Yeah,
like
they be
all
coming-
of this.
coming
So it's just
straight away.
it's like a roller coaster. We just gotta try to remove ourselves from as far as like the social media aspect, and that's something that we could help the young freshmen with. And myself, I just try to stay away from all of that.
Facts. I feel like just trusting your work, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that's just the only thing you can do. Just trust your work. Everyone's been grinding this summer, and you could really see it like in practices. Like if you was come to a practice last year compared to this year, just say like I feel like it's night and day in terms of like us competing and like and just the overall energy in practices like on a day-to-day basis. Like we've only had maybe like one iffy practice, you know what I'm saying? Like which Shia brought up, but besides that, we've been really consistent.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, as the season goes on, obviously we're gonna have ups and downs, but just trusting your work, bro. Shia says it all the time, and I feel like that's a big thing that
And
we
even through
we just
the ups
gotta
and
do.
downs, that's where locker room is
Exactly,
like where
we gotta come together,
you
which
know
we
what I'm
already
saying?
are,
and just talk to
Like,
each other.
yeah.
We had a couple of meetings last year. I remember after we lost, but we just need to be. Everybody needs to be on the same page.
Facts.
Because I mean, it's gonna happen. We're gonna fail. Like it's just part of life.
Yeah,
And that's if we just use that as fuel to make us stronger, then
just gotta prepare for
it's
it.
gonna be crazy. So, I mean, obviously, my previous interviews, I interviewed Shane Battier. He talks about how practices is harder than games, and I feel like we've definitely stood by that. As far as like, it's not really a lot of. We got J. Rob and Will Ave.
Oh yeah, there's no
reffing.
foul. No,
Yeah.
no. There's no fouls being called at practice,
Yeah,
bro.
like it's just straight hacking, which is good. Like it's gonna get us ready for the game.
Nah, it
So practice is definitely gonna is way harder than any game we'll play. So I mean that definitely is a plus, and that's how we want it. So when we get in the game, it's just like clockwork. It's easy.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
I
what we
definitely
doing.
feel like practices have been crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like we've been like treating them like real games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we haven't really touched on it, but like end of game situations and stuff. Like even the summer last workout of the summer before we left, like in the morning, like people picking up full court, like it's like we actually like practicing, like, and it's like you come out of it feeling good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing that we got better.
We like we practicing, and another thing with practice is that we kind of know what each other are doing.
Yeah.
And so, which makes us more think out the box, and coaches give us the freedom to, okay, like let's actually play. He gives us the freedom to play basketball. So
Yeah.
I mean, we know what we're doing, but then if
It's
you
just
do this,
reads.
it's reads.
Yeah,
Like
it's
we're
just
doing something
reads.
else. So I mean, in a game, they're not gonna know what we're doing. So we're gonna have 3-4 reads. So it should just run like clockwork.
Yeah. It's just being
And that's
comfortable.
really why that's why all of us really came and played for Coach, is that he lets us play.
Facts.
He puts us in a system to be successful. He gives us structure.
Yeah,
But it's structure
It's
with
just reads, just play free. I feel like that's the best way to play. Like you're not tied down to making mistakes because you're out of position or something. Like you might be out of position, but it's just like what's next. Like
exactly.
just always keep flowing, keep playing. Like just thinking what's next. I mean that's a big thing.
So a couple weeks ago, obviously, we had the Duke Pro Devil weekend. A lot of pros came back, and me and Reese, we talked to a lot of them, picking their brains on, how to have the year we want, like what's the keys to that. And I feel like they also came to practice, and we basically, they basically said we were on the right path. They kind of stamped it because of how hard we've been practicing and how serious they could see. People are up 30, 40 minutes before practice, an hour before practice, getting work in. Like you could just see the level of seriousness, and with our approach to the game. So the main really thing I feel like I got from talking to them was just like keep doing what y'all doing, stay focused, stay together. Just know that it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be ups and downs, but
facts.
just to stay level headed, and keep going.
No, it was a good weekend. Everyone at Eden's at the crib, just chilling all the time, just talking about their experiences while they were here and what they took away from their seasons. Obviously talking to DJ, Trev, Cass, like all the older guys that came back, Big Mark. They like you said, they came to practice, and they seen how how competitive practice was. I feel like that's the first thing that a lot of them was talking about. I mean, end of the day, it's just gonna come down to us competing every day like we have been, and I feel like we showed that, and that's the main thing that stood out whenever I spoke to those guys.
Yep.
I mean, we have all the tools, like we have all the pieces. It's just continuing to get to know how to play with each other, and which I feel like we're doing now, and just keep understanding
We're in control, basically.
Exactly
Like,
what coach wants from us, and how we can relay that message to the teammates.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're in control of our destiny, which is what you would want. You know what I'm saying? We control how far we go, and we're on the right trajectory to get to where we want to go. So we just keep doing that. We have a phenomenal year, but that's pretty much it, Duke fans. Just stay tuned for the next episode and then the following events coming up, countdown. We want to see y'all guys there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.